All right, all right, all right. Everyone ready? No, see, that don't sound right. Yeah. And put a clap behind it at least. My goodness. Hey, everyone, thank you for coming. Welcome to the 2024 Horizon Showcase. Let me introduce myself. My name is Myron Bird. Again, good evening. I am a member of the Speaker Bureau, CCH grassroots leader, and it's an honor to be doing Horizons for my third year in a row. And you guys don't know how good this be every year, so, and it's fun doing this. I know. So I just want to make this introduction before we get started. And just to let folks know that child care is available for those who would like to take advantage of the service. Please see Nina for the information back there. That's Nina back there. And washrooms are available on this floor. Go around this way to the right, and they're right there, men's and ladies. Before I go into introductions again, I just want to say how proud that I am to be here with all of you speakers, because like I said, I heard your poems before, and like I said, some was great, some was short, and some touched me right here that I have cried. So I'm letting the people that didn't see out here know that you're gonna be ready for a fun-filled evening with these speakers. There are 16 of them tonight. Please give them your ear when they come up. So let me take a quick time check, and then let's see if we are ready here. Okay. In about 3 minutes, I'm gonna roll off the first introduction. Again, thank you for coming to Horizon Showcase 2024. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, all right. Whew, I had to let that one out. So, now we're going to get ready and start with the intros. I want to introduce you to a gentleman who is the American Writers Museum president, and he wants to share to you a short back history of the museum and the collaboration with CCH. So I'm going to bring up Mr. Kerry Cranston.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the American Writers Museum. I'm curious, how many of you have been here before? All right. Well, welcome back. We are thrilled that you're here to join us. For those of you who have not been here, welcome for the first time. This museum is a place that celebrates writing in all its forms, and we are very much about looking at the writers of the past and the present and looking at how they inspire the future. We've been very happy over the years since we opened in 2017 to be able to partner with the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless and to really celebrate Horizons and this program and what it does to encourage people to write, to tell their stories, to share them, and to inspire others through their stories and through their words. That's basically everything this museum is about, and we're thrilled that you guys can be here with us again this year. I'm looking forward to you guys having your program tonight and hearing the stories and really celebrating the work that you all have done and that the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless has done over the years to really help everyone celebrate what can be accomplished, especially through words. So thank you all for being here.
All right, next time I come to this podium, if I don't hear a loud clap, louder than what I hear right now, I'm going to walk. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Next, I want to introduce you to a gentleman. He is CCH. Okay. This gentleman, you know, I would talk with all day with him. Just I want to pick his brain just to see what he can instill in me. And I did it once, and he instilled a lot in me right now. So I want to bring up Mr. Doug Schinkelberg, director of CCH. Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
I bring Myron with me everywhere I go, just to introduce me at family occasions. He's my hype man. It's fantastic. So it's wonderful to see everyone here this evening. I love this event. It is one of my favorite things we do at CCH. It is such an expression of who we are and what we want to be and aspire to be as an organization. I have such gratitude to everyone who makes this possible. CCH's amazing staff, CCH's grassroots leaders. Particular shout out to Claudia Cabrera, who leads this work every year. Great gratitude to the American Writers Museum and the staff and students at Adler who partner with us each year to make this event even more special. So I'm excited to hear all the pieces that folks have written. I'm sure it'll be better than it's ever been before. It gets better every time we do this. And thank you for being part of this event.
Okay, next we have the director of organizing to step up and give you the history of Horizons and the mission statement, Mr. Wayne Richards.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Yeah. Come to check the equipment here. Right, there you go. Yeah, welcome everybody, Horizons. You know, Horizons started as a creative writing workshop that happened in programs with families who were experiencing homelessness. And, you know, I started some 18 years ago in shelters across Chicago that I was working in as my role as an organizer at CCH. Those folks, you know, using poetry and prose and lyrics as instruments transform their humble dwellings, I think, in the world around them as a result of what they shared, right, creatively and expressively, right? You know, the wind songs of their minds and their hearts, right? Since that time, Horizons has seen hundreds of participants, and many of them went on to lead efforts around justice and dignity and equality, right, in our city and our state. You know, they had the wisdom to know, you know, the power of words to transform and impact us all. And when we express and communicate with each other, our hopes, our dreams, our struggles, our yearnings, right, we all better for it, right? And so that's where Horizons came from. It still exists in that famine, if you will, in that fashion, in that form today. And I'm glad you all are here, and welcome. All right.
All right, thank you, Wayne. Thank you for that. Next, I want to bring up Dr. La Savita from the Adler University of Art Therapy, and with collaboration with CCH and Horizons. I would love for y'all to give her a huge round of applause to bring up Dr. La Savita. Come on up.
Well, this is wonderful because this, I don't even know, I think this is about the 18th or 19th year, and it's my 12th year doing this when we started way back when it was little. So this is just amazing. So congratulations for getting here and being a part of this. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm Dr. Jennifer Lasavita. I'm a professor and the department chairperson, so I oversee just about everything at the for the Master of Arts in Counseling and Art Therapy program at Adler University, which is just down the street. And I'm also the department chair for the PhD in art therapy. And so obviously, self-expression is really important to us and to you. And I think it's just wonderful that we've kind of combined forces. So as you know, you write these poems from your heart, and then our students in actually an Adlerian psychology course read your poems, and then they create what we call an empathic art response. So whatever they're feeling, they're putting out on paper, just as you did. And so this year we did it a little different. So instead of everyone going home with a little piece of artwork and our poets going home with one piece, they decided as a class that they would like to make more for each of the people who read their poems. So you might be going home with 2 or 3 or 4 different pieces, and we made them small so they're easy to carry and easy to fit anywhere. So in addition to these little journals, all the readers will get a bigger journal, so that, and a little bookmark. So as our way of saying thank you. This is such a really moving, powerful night, and for those of you who are here first time, or you're reading for your first time and you're nervous, don't be, because you are in wonderful hands with everyone here. And even if you trip up or forget a line or forget your poem or forget your name, it's okay. We're all here for you. I put some notes down. I want to just make sure really fast. Oh, the only thing is, as a reminder, to keep doodling, drawing, writing, whatever it is, even if it's just a little bit. I too do that, and sometimes I skip and I think, oh, I need to get back to my writing and my drawing or my art, or listening to someone else with poetry is also therapeutic and healing. So the lastly I just wanted to say, so after you read here, I like to be, I'm just sitting in a corner, so just come this way and I will give you your journal and I will give you the pieces of artwork that go with your work. And also the showcase journal. Thank you, Claudia, for putting that together. So our students send all the pictures and then they print that. So you also have a printed out piece of artwork within itself that the program is. So thank you so much. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to read your work and then to see our students make their art about it. So thank you all. It's great to see you.
Thank you again, Dr. Lasavita. Thank you. All right. My young people, can I get one finger up from you guys? Because this is you. Yeah. Reason why I said one finger up, because I believe in you. So when you get up here, I know you're going to do great when you get up here. So now let's get this thing started, y'all. My first on the lineup. See, normally I could have said it like a baseball team to bring the team up, but I ain't going to do that tonight. So batting first, let's put it like that. I'm going to bring up this lady here. She got it. She going to give it to you right now. She going to kick things off. So come on up here. Number 1. April Harris.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. My name is April Harris. My pronouns are she, hers, her. And I am a grassroots leader. And I'm also on the Speakers Bureau. And I sit on the CPS focus group for CCH. My poem is entitled Sunrise. Walking down the street, looking constantly down at my feet, trying to analyze who I am in this world, as a woman, as an activist, as a mother, as a wife, as a human being. Looking at the ins and outs of my scars, oh yes, I have triumphs. Through every stride, I carry the weight of my past. The scars that I carry are a testament of my resilience as a woman. I embrace the strength within my core as a mighty Jamaican Black sister, breaking barriers, demanding what I'm worth. I am worth so much more. As the fire burns bright within my soul fighting for justice, I consider myself as a mighty activist fighting the injustices and the dark powers that be for the voices that are silenced. I speak loud, I speak proud until equity, equality, and freedom are finally allowed in what is supposed to be a just society. As a mother constantly on a journey of love and sacrifice, always fighting for her kids like a fierce mama bear. On the road, constantly guiding and shaping the future of my children's lives in each warm embrace. It's truly a testimony to watch my children flourish, no matter where they are. Life to stride, no matter the adversity they face or lies people create about them. They continue to triumph and aspire in the world, leaving their footprints behind. My children have powerful testimonies, which I know God is pulling them through the ashes of the darkness and turning them into beacons of light and hope, so they can continue to shine bright like a diamond. As a wife, I stand by my husband's side. Through laughter and tears, in joy, we stay together weathering life's storms. Through the trenches of MS and seizures, through hospitalizations and 2 miscarriages, hand in hand, building a bond that time cannot break. And as a human being, I navigate the maze full of complexities, challenges, and haze. But in every step forward, I find strength. I know that within me lies power to pursue change. So as I walk these streets, head held high and feet firm, I embrace my every facet. Every role, every term for the tapestry of life, my scars are but threads, weaving a story of resilience where my spirit spreads. So in the words of Bob Marley, get up, stand up for your rights. Thank you so much.
Didn't I tell you? Let me give a quick fun fact for April. You know, she loves to ride horses, and she auditioned, and I did say it right, auditioned for the Mickey Mouse Club, and she turned it down. So that's a quick fun fact. Next, just gonna keep this ball rolling. A grassroots leader, and her new hobby is growing plants. That's her fun fact. But I want her to come up here to let you know how she feel. Lady CJ, number 2, Miss Carla Johnson, come to the podium.
Thank you all for having me. My name is Carla Johnson. This is my 2nd year of Horizons. I'm a grassroots leader, a member of the CCH board, and a member of the Horizons Speakers Bureau. And the name of my poem is That's Me by Carla Johnson. Carla Johnson, that's me. I once was homeless, can you believe? But now I have a home, sweet home, a door, a key, and a lock of my own. In a senior building where rules are in place, but safety here I deeply embrace. Yet my heart feels heavy still for my son. For now homeless, his days and nights are all undone. For in his eyes I see the fear of the shadows of what may draw near. I've watched him walk that path, I've felt that sting. Now I fear for everything. To see him face what I once knew is a nightmare I can't undo. He's fighting his battles in a world so unkind, where safety is a luxury and hope is hard to find. But I'll keep fighting for him and for me in this great city of Chicago, where change is the key. I advocate for those in need, the silent voices, those are my urgent deed. In bright yellow shirts, I stand tall, With CCH, we answered the call. So here I am, Carla Johnson, that's me. A mom with a son you can't see.
Excuse me, ma'am, but excuse me. Thank you very kindly. Let me get back to the script now. Uh-oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. I don't think I'm finna say her fun fact, and then I'm finna bring her right on up, because I want her to kick this thing real hard. Her fun fact is a longtime grassroots leader, president of the CCH board, and she loves crossword puzzles. But she's also our heart and soul of CCH. Come on up here, Miss Maxica Williams, y'all.
Okay. I'm Maxica Williams, grassroots leader, CCH board president, and I'm on a lot of different other things at CCH. My poem is entitled The Williams Family History. This is dedicated to my children and my grandchildren and those who I leave a legacy for. As a little girl running around at grandma's house down south in Tunica, Mississippi, not knowing I'm being a destructobot, destroying stuff, Big Mama grabbed me. She said, hey, set it down. And I thought I was getting away with something because I didn't get a whooping. So she started telling me something. She said, child, I said, you know, she's like, why you doing what you doing? I was like, cause I asked Uncle Mike, did he know where I came from, where our family came from? She was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna get back to what you did now. So she said, child, you come from a long royalty, long line of royalty, resilience, blessed, God-fearing, creative, hardworking, loving, and inspirational bloodline. As we reflect on the fact that we were queens, kings, princesses, princes, we ruled our land, clothed in the best clothes. We were 4 generations deep. We created all that we ate, all that we wore, all that we grew. We walked freely and spoke to our people. We were happy, we were free. Our lights shined bright, we smiled deeply. We had faith, we had religion. We had beliefs, we had freedom to speak our language. We were united, and we had knowledge. Understand that our people were taken from all that was listed above. But the one thing that couldn't be taken away as a divine power that we have had for many generations, that is power, hope for the future. Hope was the seed that we carry with us. Hope is the belief in the possibility of positive outcomes. Hope that their suffering would end soon. Hope that their seeds would not have to endure what they endured. Hope that one day we would be free again. Hope that we would be reunited with their families one day soon. Hope that they could endure the pain that they were inflicted. Hope that they would be free. Hope that they would receive an education. Hope that they would have their own land. And hope that God would guide them no matter what. Hope was the most powerful seed that couldn't be destroyed, no matter what. Through hope, our family that were slaves were freed. Through hope, your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was able to have a gift for math. That gift was the key to freedom for our bloodline. Through the gift of counting cotton sacks, stacking them in groups of 50 bundles, we were freed. Through giving them the rights to this newly devised county method, our great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was given 3 acres of land, farm animals, bought back all the seeds that he bore, placed his family on that sub, and that was all their own. It is here where your feet touch this hollow ground. The seed of hope prevailed. It is here on this blessed ground that you play and walk about is our family's land. We lost so many family members through the years, but it's here that we pay homage and remember their greatest sacrifice in their early deaths. This soil is your soil. No one can ever take this from us. This is our legacy. This is our land in a country, a world that was oh so cold to us as we were brought here unwillingly. Look around at what's yours. The love of hope gave us all that is before us. We are brown people of hope, resilience, love, intelligence, change makers, family, blessed, thankful, happy, and full of determination. This is a short version of the Williams history of family on our land. Now, since I shared that with you, this is hollow ground, and it's the joy of hope that I still gonna pass this belt whooping down to you. And that is the Williams family story.
Maxica. Now, we finna bring part of the Williamses up here now. This William is Maxica Williams' youngest daughter, and she likes to read. Now, I want to see if I say your name correctly, because I don't want to get chewed out when you get up here now, okay? So is it DeSera or DeSera? Okay, there you go. Thank you, Jesus. So we finna bring her up right now. You ready? DeSera Williams, please come to the podium. This is her first time, y'all. Give it up for her. Come on.
My name is DeSera, and my poem is called Selflessness. The embodiment of perfection, the mind of the ruler, the seamless of the air, the warmness of my breath, the goosebumps on my skin, the look in my eyes, the feel for comfort, but it's not just a need, it's a want. A want to feel the comfort of a home, the feeling of a good night's rest, a nice, hot, home-cooked meal. The warmth of a hug from a loved one, to be able to relax and enjoy the comfort of my own home without a doubt is the best feeling in the world. Thank you. We ain't done yet, y'all. We ain't done yet. I told you the Williamses are here. Hey, man, who you telling? I want to bring up this William, Maxica Williams' oldest daughter, loves to draw. So, come on up here, Miss DeNaysa Williams. Hello, my name is DeNaysa Williams, and my poem is titled How You Love Me. When you hug me, it brings me the feeling of comfort, especially when you pick me up and hug me. I feel on top of the world. It's a comfort I can't get from everybody. The comfort that you'll always be here, not in my room, but in my head. This very moment will play over and over until you hug me or tell me you love me again. I feel your love, the love that keeps me going. Thank you.
But I feel like I'm on the Grammys for real, because you know they just keep pulling out hits, don't they? So I'm finna bring another hit maker up here. You know, DeVon Williams. And that's Maxica's youngest son right there, y'all. So he loves basketball. Let me give it up for this young man. First time here. Welcome, bro.
Hello, everyone. How y'all feeling today? All right, my poem is untitled, but if it was to have a name, it would be called It's Only 24 Hours in a Day. All right. Young, free, learning, seeing new sights, making new connections. Just entering into a new chapter in life that will define my life goals. It's scary, hard, unknown, not easy to embrace. Just as I thought, I knew the world. There's a shift that turns everything in my life upside down. So many choices, so many new decisions, so much growing up to do, and not enough time in the day. I thought in high school things got easier, since I was in school 8 years prior already. At the time I'm aging in sports, I'm a social butterfly with many friends. I'm learning to drive, I'm learning so many new educational lessons, learning new life skills, learning to make time for everything in my life, and learning to add work into the mix. But so much unfinished business. It's real hard to be a teen and enjoy life. It's only 24 hours in a day.
Thank you, DeVon. Boy, you guys show y'all haven't been here before. I told you they was coming with the hits. I have another young person that's coming. Her fun fact is, one of her fondest memories was being part of the Girl Scouts. So, this is her first time. I want her to hold her head up and come on up here. Miss Jaleece Hickman, please come to the podium.
Okay. 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 Y'all give me a chance. I'm sorry. Okay, mine's is called Shadow of the Night. It's called In the Night of the Shadows, I wander without a home in sight, lost and alone. My heart aches. I gotta go fast. It's the only way. I'm not a people person. So sorry. Lost and alone. My heart aches for a place and a shelter I yearn to make. My solitude and my solitary, and the beauty of the stars are so true. For those made without a roof over above, I still have a sky above me that remain love, to be norm free and wild, and embrace the world and the wondering child. In the end, it's not the walls define, but the spirit within all, the spirits that always will be shine thing.
I think I'm gonna have to go to that record store and buy y'all CD, because man, y'all came with some hits tonight. Give it up for the Williamses, y'all. Next, gonna bring up this young man. I did say a young man, so keep that in mind, okay, that young man. His fun fact is, he started as an advocate for policy change at City Hall. And now he is working for Street Samaritans. He is working in the field, helping people living in the encampments. So I want to give him a round of applause for Dr. Chezeray Moore.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. The name of this poem is The Plunder of Aries, the god, not the sign. I will wage peace with all my strength, tripling the intensity of those who wage war. The land will rest during the course of my watch, and peace will make a home on our shore. I will wet the powder in the angry heart with the cool waters of deepest calm. No weapon will be drawn against another, no guns, no knives, no bombs. I will advance upon the battlefield of the heart and wage peace where Aries rules. I will quench the fires that forge his weapons, and I will strip him of his tools. The ego, selfishness, greed, envy, ignorance, pride, poverty, sexism, homophobia, and the religions where bigotry hides. Vanity, classism, and emotional immaturity, and an unwillingness to forgive. All of these things cause chaos where fear has permission to live. Vengeance, jealousy, jingoism, xenophobia, and the competitive drive, which causes one to exploit another and say only the strong survive. I will shine the light of peace in the dark places where the cancer of violence spreads, eliminating the mental shadows which feed that tumor in the head. The violence in the land was first violence in the mind, and it's there I wage this peace with you. So stand by me, my friend, and believe that peace can win, and together we'll bring a peaceful world into view. Thank you.
Whoa. All right, give it up for Dr. Chezeray Moore, y'all. Don't hide. Don't hide now. Because I'm finna say about this lady's fun fact right fast, y'all. And I'm not finna read too fast, so I'm finna let you know right now, okay? All right. She is currently working on her GED and works as a healthcare provider. And her biggest achievement has been raising her daughter, Mariah, to be a kind and loving person. So who the person I'm talking about? Come on up here to this podium, Miss Margaret Bingham, and don't be shy.
Well, really, I used to be shy. I'm not shy now. Restful Leader Margaret Bingham. My poem is about my apartment. It's a nice, cozy apartment. That's what I was told. Where the rent is is like a mountain, and the heat is always cold. The floor comes with cracks, and it squeaks when you walk. Where the rats and bugs are your roommate. But they do not pay a dime on rent. They don't pay me no dime. When I call my landlord for help, he is quiet as a mouse. I swear he thinks fixing his place is my favorite job, but it's not. But if I splash colorful paint on his wall, he will look with his big eyes and say, "What's going on, Miss Bingham?" And suddenly I commit a crime. My neighbor sure loves to grab my package, like Santa Claus just arrived. They take them without a problem, claiming it belongs to them. My neighbor visit, knocking day and night, but I'm not your doorman. Stop knocking at my door. They buzz my bell all day long, and a noisy crew. I'm just trying to get through. Downstairs smoke fills the air. They are loud and bogus and have no care. While my landlord laughs because he thinks it's fine, but I'm coughing on that smoky line. Here I am where things go wrong. My package are gone. The smoke is loud. It's a never-ending song. I wish they could be quiet, plain and simple. But next door is just like a pimple. Thank you, everyone, for listening to my poem.
And you see how bold she walked up here on that there. See, that's how you supposed to do it. Next, I'm finna bring up another person. And her fun fact is she is very kind, shy, and helpful, but doesn't know how to say no. Yes, she does. So I just want her to come to the podium, Miss Wanda Cooper, and you better not tell me no.
Hello, everyone. My name is Wanda Cooper, and the title of my poem is How Long? How long do I have to walk these cold, dark, lonely streets of Chicago, looking for a place to lay my body, on making the bricks my pillow, the dirty sidewalks my bed, and the cardboard boxes my blanket? Can someone please tell me how long? How long do I have to walk around and beg people for money or food to feed my growling stomach? Can you please tell me how long? How long do the single mothers go without milk, food, blankets, clothes for their poor babies on the streets of Chicago? Can you please tell me how long? How long will the governor go home to a nice mansion where he lives in luxuries, while the people experience homeless or looking for housing? How long will the funds here in Chicago be misused? How long will Chicago cry out that it's broke when the funds are being placed in organizations that don't need it? Can you please tell me how long? How long will the homeless have to wait for people to wake up to realize that Bring Chicago Home was a solution that was trying to help people experience homeless get housed and stay housed? Just tell me how long. How long will the homeless have to cry out, we need a place to stay? Can someone please tell me how long? How long do the homeless have to wait for Chicago to build affordable housing for the homeless? How long? Chicago governor, please, please, please tell me how long.
You know, every time I hear her poem, I get quiet because that hits right here. That hit right here. Can y'all do me a quick favor for Miss Cooper? I want everybody in here to say, how long? How long? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right. Next person. The fun fact is, loves to cut hair, a hip hop fan, and his hero is his mother. When I heard this piece, well, he'll tell you for himself, but I just want to bring him up here. Mr. Brian Rodgers. Come on, support.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? It's good, it's good, it's good. It's good to see everybody in attendance. My name is Brian Rodgers, pronoun he, his, and him. Member of the Speakers Bureau, re-entry organizer, whatever you want to call it. If it's got something to do with advocacy for the homeless, I'm there. I'm there. The title of this piece right here is called 68,000 Need a Place to Stay. Once upon a time along the way, there were 68,000 who needed a place to stay. Included was myself. How could I get that confused? I walked out the train station in Chicago looking confused. So many orange tents, where did they come from? The last time I was on the streets, I ain't see none. Say, my man, how do I get to St. Leonard's? Hop on that 20 Madison bus and get off at the United Center. Transition living. Man, is this gonna be the same lame game? Complete 12 steps, get a certificate, and 10 minutes of fame? Then along came CCH, along with Bring Chicago Home, where people need housing and a place that they can call their own. This time I'm on the right time. I'm headed to see that mayor. He ran on a promise to me. So let's play truth or dare. Along the way, I made a lot of TV friends who want to hear what we got to say. Well, 68,000 still need a place to stay. The education of the masses versus developers with long money who spill out lies and lawsuits to avoid paying their fair share of money. Dedicating myself to this cause so 68,000 can have a place to stay. You would never guess that I'm homeless and have no place to stay until I just told you I'm still one of those 68,000 who need a place to stay.
Don't worry, y'all, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. I did that already when he said it the first time. So every time I hear Brian, I want that piece so I can frame it and put it on my wall, because you just said the representation of 68,000 plus, brother, and I thank you. Next, I want y'all to do something for me right fast. If she's here, please let her say her name. If Taisha is here, and if she's not here, but I want y'all to do something for me. She had a tragedy last week, and I'm not gonna get into details. You probably already know if you know her last name is Newman. So what I would love for y'all to do for her and her son Malik is to put your fingers up. This is for Taisha, her son Malik. Switch that finger to a fist. This is for her father, Larry Newman. She would have been here tonight to put a poem together, but she's dealing with the death. So in solidarity with us, this is for Taisha. Thank you, thank you. Give yourselves applause. I'm going to go down to a lady that we need to hear. She is a prolific artist and writer. She recently did a play. But when you hear her come up and speak, you know what I'm talking about. Come on up here, Miss Shay Jones.
Hi, guys. I just want to say that I am honored and humbled to be here with CCH, because if it wasn't for Claudia, I wouldn't be here. I didn't even know that there was a writer's museum, and I have been a prolific writer since I was 8 years old. I love to write. I love to write plays. I'm a songwriter. I have books. I have a book on Amazon called How Buffalo Stands Firm Got His Name. It's a black Indian boy's story I wrote in spirit. Father sends me everywhere I go because I'm a PW. I'm a prayer warrior. I do what I'm supposed to do. We have a destiny to help one another. We have a destiny to reach out and hold one another, whether you know somebody or not. We are each other's blood, whether we know that or not. Noah built an ark. One family got on, one family got off. We're it. I have songs that I can't talk to you about, but if you want to go to Spotify and check out Shay Jones, you can. So, this is a story. Well, it's called The Legacy of Letting Go. Too much running after the wrong. Too many can'ts to get along. Not too many rights left this time, and no one to dance with on a very thin line. Won't process truth, won't receive love, can't give it back because you have none.
There's a valley with a sinkhole, really deep and wide. The truth is where all lies go when people live to hide. Life's make or break moments begin first on knees. The yoke is easy, but the will is weak. Hide in the secret place and take it all in, and start with forgiving the ones who were friends. It's what we crave, it's what we need, it's all in the bank, the hate up a sleeve. The treasure is buried deep within hearts whose dreams have been shaken and taken apart. Is what you're doing working for you when you look deep inside that started with envy and ended with pride? A vote is the right to object to a wrong, an outrageous act to stand and speak strong. If you burn down your own house, where will you go? What will you stand for? How will you know? Too much running after the wrong, too many can'ts to get along, not too many rights left this time, and no one to dance with on a very thin line. Won't process truth, won't receive love, can't give it back 'cause you have none. Life's make or break moments begin first on knees. The yoke is easy, your will is weak. Honor is priceless and so is his love, and for some of us it seems we can never give enough, 'cause there's a valley with a sinkhole really deep and wide. The truth is where all lies go when people live to hide. Can't process love or receive truth. Hate is a cry for something better to do. Hide in the secret place and take it all in. It starts first with forgiveness and making amends. This is Shay for today with much more to say. Thank you.
Dr. Lissavito. Boy, it's the speakers are doing it tonight, y'all. Is they doing it? Woo. A fun fact about this person. She's a longtime advocate for people's rights, and she loves to travel. I've heard this woman speak many times, and I'll call her one of the powerhouses because when you hear her speak right now, you'll know what I mean. Come on up, Miss Marketta Sims.
Greetings and salutations, kings and queens. This means so much to me because I had came from so many feats. So I thought about a newfound love. When this newfound love came in my life, it was called a home, a true home. I'm an advocate that believes in standing for something or falling for anything, and I love my people. So, this dedicated for it all. This newfound love, I can't explain. It's an experience that is beyond the pain. Covered up with the sheets of security, and home is a home, now with the newfound purity. The mask worn for so many years, of opening up to new fears. No man has entered a love so deep, full of compassion and comfort beyond understanding. Sometimes the bills, them bills, may be demanding and not understanding. Having defeated the greatest feats, I press play and not repeat. Loving me start with self, and having a home is where I dwell. I am not asking for a mansion on top of the hill, just a peace in existence, and to live as I will. This is like a dove being free And this newfound love is the part of me.
Okay. If I bring up this last person, but before I bring up this last person, I gotta shake this down, you know, because when I'm hearing, and I just want to say this to the young folks, that when I'm hearing tonight, when I said, let me shake this down, I'm hearing all of this. I'm hearing from you, I'm hearing from them, and it's starting up here, but it's shaking all down because there you go, my love, there you go. She said it right, I feel it. And the thing of it is, by me turning 56 this year, you know that, hey, not too many people got to get here to this stand. So because of what I'm hearing from you, it just keep me going. Now I can say this all night, but I know I'm gonna be flowing, so hey, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Because without you, it wouldn't be no me. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be here. So that's why I say, when we had our meeting, you are our future. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pull no shade or dump no dirt on you. Because the thing of it is, it's up to us to back you. That's my little poem right there. See, and I just thought that up in good 10 minutes. So, who knows what happens next year if I come up here and just write my own. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be an inspiration to not just to the adults, but to the young people too. Because, hey, as much as I love them, I love you too. Thank you. Now, a fun fact about this person. She is originally from Philadelphia. Her calling is helping people. And this is her second year as a participant in Horizons. And I can attest to that because she did a poem last year that not only brought the house down, but brought me to tears. And me and this young lady was standing right here. And I told her about the situation with my wife, that she was in the hospital. She had to have brain surgery. And this young lady came to me and said, if it's all right, if I can pray for you and your wife. And we stood right there and we prayed together. When I hear her poem, that's powerful. But what she did for me back there, that put my heart on 10 so fast that now when I speak, I don't be quiet. See, I get out there and I let it know, because that's me. If I'm an advocate, I need to speak. If I don't speak low, I gotta speak loud, and I gotta speak proud. But this young lady gave me that hope and that character. And for a young lady her age, I swear that one of these days, before I leave this earth, I guarantee she's gonna be president of the United States. That's how much I got for her. So I want to bring her up right now. Miss Brooklyn Silas, please come to the podium.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I just asked y'all to forgive me. I'm looking a little hood right now. When I tell y'all it's a miracle that I made it here on time. Poor Claudia, she always be asking me to pull up somewhere, and in my mind I'll be like, I'm coming, wake up. And I'm supposed to be at the grassroots leader meeting, and it's like 2:30 and I'm knocked out, you know, cold coming out the eyes type stuff. You know I slept well. But thankfully today I had a doctor's appointment. But when I woke up from my doctor's appointment, I was like, oh man, I gotta get out the door. I can't be late this time. What I had on was not okay. So I went to a store down the street and bought an outfit real quick so I can just look a little fresh. So I'm a little unprofessional, but you know. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much. And before I start my poem, I just want to say, I want everybody to just consider yourself, consider who you are right now. Because what's up, Jennifer? I ain't say, okay, Jennifer, shout out to Jennifer, you feel me? Shout out to her. I did not expect her to pull up, but as I'm looking into the crowd, I see a bouquet. Every single one of you guys are a rose that grew from the crack in the concrete. This city, you know, word to New York City and everything, God bless them, but Chicago is definitely a concrete jungle in and of itself. And I just want to say that I'm proud of y'all for standing tall. Every single one of you guys are standing before me, and I have no idea of the traumas, the situations, the big life events that you guys have gone through, but nevertheless, here you are. So I just want to thank you for being here. And this is my poem called Spit. Trust and believe when it comes to advocacy and poetry. I'ma spit flowers to the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. My rhymes grow from the cries of the city's heartbroken streets. These lyrics are seeds that will grow into holy flowers. When spring hits and God offers a generous shower, and this year every petal will bloom away the city's fears. America's big and tough city. When they speak of us on their news channels, the reports aren't pretty. They want to know how Chicago is living. They tour us and we show them our best feats. We meet newcomers and let them know how proud we are to be where we're from. We never mention all the hurt and what's been done. What about the sad songs that we sing? We sing about the drugs on the west side. We say north side's the best side. We argue about whether the east side really exists. And when they bring up the south, we say it's a miss. We take pride when we spit. We beef on our needs and fight over who causes who to bleed. What the city fears of not having the most is security. But do we realize that stability comes from blessings? A real one got a question for my white brothers, black sisters, Asian misters, and foreign mothers, and of everyone of every other color. What's securing you and me? Those on the west side use drugs in an attempt to secure some peace. Those on the north use the Irish pubs to secure a drink. Those on the south want to secure the community, development, and resources for you and me. No matter where you're from, we all got in common one simple thing. We just want to live and live happily. So what's it gonna take? Do you believe that we can set the record straight? Do you have a dream like MLK? I'm trying to get some understanding about it. So many problems, neighborhood to neighborhood, that my mind was crowded. In my mind, I doubted. In myself, how can I continue to pray for each individual without depression surrounding me in the mission that the Lord has given me? And that's to intercede for these windy city streets. I didn't come on this stage alone representing me. I came through with the big triple G-O-D who said I am he. And that's my D-O-G, so I make room for his loving kindness and majesty. He spoke to me and said a holy thing, something like, I'm your security, your joy, and all you can need. My daughter, what do you need from me? Please do tell. So I asked God, how can I pray for every person in the Shah without getting overwhelmed? He said, pray for the city as an individual. And I did just that because I knew that the intercession was critical. That's why I'm hitting every syllable and making this so lyrical, like I was my brother in the studio trying to rap away the miserable. Y'all don't hear me though. This a poetic justice flow. I vented for the first half, now it's time to let the purpose go. Is Chicago on its best path? The answer is no. Can we get on our best path? If I was an old school rapper, I say for sure. Our problems is what we already know, but do we know how to move forward though? I know who we should ask, and I know where we should go to. His love offends us because we can't believe what he let us go through. We question his existence and doubt his heart. We hate his commands, and at the notice of his request, we dart. He's asking us to spit so he can show us that he's legit. Acronyming with me. We about to spit so elegantly. S, that's for serve, like a Galatian with the 5 and 13. His word says we're born to serve each other and to live free. P, that means participate in the healing of the city. Luke 10 me with a 30 means being a good Samaritan when Chicago gets gritty. I, that stand for intentional, because we intentional about doing what we need to do to make sure that we beat these problems and make it through. T, that represents together, and on that thin road, walking through the thin gates of patience, gentleness, peacefulness, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, joy, and love, like a Galatian with a 5 and 22 being guided from above. Everybody stand up, because I want to see you spit. I'm going to encourage you today so we can handle Chi-Town's biz. Serve my city when it's not pretty. Participate into the record straight. Intentional because it's critical. Together till the Windy City get better. This poem is a love letter to every organization seeking its own will, unless riding solo for Chicago seems to give you some kind of unusual thrill. I need you to be so for real. If you're not siding with all of Chicago's needs, are you sure you want to see Chicago heal? Like, do we need to question if you're really on Chicago's side? Do we got to question what's your deal? Man, look here. With this poetry, I'm proceeding. Here's an integral score and a triple dare you organizations to beat it. I challenge us, and you ought to seek help with the people and not without the people who need it. It makes room for integrity and genuine reason. To hold hands for all of Chicago is not treason. Even if there's something different that you believe in, we must continue to take heed in the fact that our unanimous decisions determine if the lungs of Chicago keeps breathing. Spray some extra love on the millennial bean and keep Montrose Beach clean, and make me sit here and think if we're really going to see Chicago's heart completed. We will understand where you stand. Are you Chicago's ally or a selfish woman or man? Unity says we can. Every team, Democrat or Republican, every flag, Venezuela or Native American, every neighborhood, Humboldt Park and Logan Square, and then grab hands and confess the obvious sin that misunderstood hatred is what's parts us, and then brainstorm on what we're missing. Realize we're not loving our neighbors like they're our kin. Now we understand what's happening. We can look forward because forgiveness gave us peace from the past, so there's no reason to look back again. We can say we acquired the greatest unity in America there's ever been. So when the news anchor lifts the mic to report something negative, we can grab the mic and spit for ourselves and say we good over here, now what's happening?
There you go. I got some time. I gotta wipe my eyes on this one, y'all. So just give me a little time. That's why I said, before I leave this earth, that's gonna be our next president, United States, right there, because she knows, just not from where she from, she knows what's going on here and any other city that's going on. And it's saying that, and she spit the same language in every city. So when I saw that poem and I was at home, I had read that poem like 4 times over. That's just how deep it is to me. I know that's gonna be one that's gonna be framed on my wall. I know that for a fact, because I'm gonna be teaching that poem to my great nieces and nephews as they come up, to my nieces and nephews as they are up now. And I want them to read every bit of that, because that's the truth. It's the truth there. So, for the wrap this up a bit, First, I want y'all to give another round of applause to our Horizons 2024 participants. They did great. I want the participants to please stand. And I want you guys to come up to the stage to receive your gifts this way. So we're gonna go this way first. And Miss Nina gonna give it to you. When you get up here, we're gonna stand right here, and then they're gonna take a photo. We're gonna stand here.